Hello, hello, my friends. It's Anita Kaiser from Anita Kaiser Wellness. I'm a coach who works with empaths and highly sensitive entrepreneurs. I help them create business success through emotional wellness. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about what that actually means business success through emotional wellness. And I think it's pretty clear business success, right? It can mean something different for each one of us, whether you're looking to get to a six-figure business or just wanting to add some supplemental income to your household. Business success is whatever business success means for you, right? But the emotional wellness piece, this is where maybe there's some room for interpretation. And so I want to tell you what I mean when I say that. It's about healing the trauma residue in your body, right? Good morning, Nicole. Nice to see you. It's about healing the trauma residue in your body. And let's just take that word trauma for a moment. And at its very crux, what it means, what trauma is situations where we are not in control, right? Where someone else is controlling the external scenario and we just have to go along with it. So, childhood, right? All of our childhoods, somebody else is in control. Somebody else is running the show in an ideal world, right? We want our caregivers to be running that show. Um, but it means that our exact needs and wants aren't always met. And so that can create trauma, right? Because even as a mom, I do, what I think is the very best thing for my child, and yet I'm not her. So I can't ever guide her in the ideal way for her because I'm not her. I can only guide her in the ideal way for me for what I'm presenting. So that's how trauma happens, right? And then the trauma residue stays with us throughout our life until we start to work through it. And so, for example, right, for me, I'll use myself as an example. When I was little, I was always told I was too loud and too much and talk too much. And so in my business, getting out in front of the camera and telling people about the work I do, that's been something I've had to work through because I learned that talking too much was a bad thing, that sharing too much of what's going on was too much. And so that's just a small example of how things show up, right? Another example that I often see with my clients where people are taught that you don't deal with your emotions. Oh, you feel like crying? Well, suck that up. No need to cry. Everything's okay. And so we internalize that everything's okay mentality, even when it's not. And so then we stuff all those emotions down deep. And in our business, when we're trying to show our authentic self and pull in our ideal clients, pull in the people we want to work with, but we've got this big chunk of stuff that's been pushed down, our authentic self can't come out. And so we need to heal that. And by heal it, I don't mean go back and deal with the trauma. Sometimes that's what people want, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can talk very specifically about what's going on right now, how your sales conversations are going, or how you're not having those conversations, or how you're afraid to show the emotions or let them out. We can talk about all those things in the current situation, which is, of course, the safest place for your nervous system. and create that sense of regulation and more spaciousness, which then allows ease and flow in your business. So that's what I call emotional wellness. And that is the work that I do with my clients. So I'd love to know if that feels clear to you or if that brings up additional questions. I'd love to know. And of course, if you want some more information, I'm happy to connect. You can comment or just DM me and we can set up a virtual coffee and chat about where you're at and what's going on for you and see what what we can do. All right. So have a fantastic day and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Much love.